Here we have an ASUS laptop that came in for repair. ASUS Zephyrus laptop no longer turns on after a long time in storage. That's the title. And let's read the description, what the customer wrote. Referral, NorthridgeFix YouTube channel. Description. It had been sitting in storage for a few years and was working before it was put away. It wouldn't start anymore, and no fan spin and no indicator lights. There was a botched attempt of repair, but nothing was desoldered. The factory liquid metal was cleaned up, and the thermal camera plus multimeter revealed that an LDO was likely overheating with no output voltage. The reason that the repair was botched was that 2 decoupling ceramic capacitors and 2 Wi-Fi PAX connectors were knocked off. No desoldering has been attempted, and repair has been given up. Missing power adapter. The customer has a lot of knowledge to a point where he may be too dangerous, too technical. He knows about all LDOs and PAX and all the big boy terms. Looks like the customer also mailed over this paper with some arrows. The customer is pointing to a very pixelated component here, which is likely an IC, the 1285 IC. Something is going on here. And I do see another, is this an arrow? Probably not. This is likely a blue cable. And something is going on here. What's this? Next to Wi-Fi. Okay, so I see it. I do not care about this. If the customer does not have Wi-Fi, he can just buy a Wi-Fi adapter, plug it in the USB, and he'll have Wi-Fi again. Okay, right now we want to save the board. Hopefully we can, but let's take a look at the area. And that's the chip the customer pointed to. I do see maybe a damaged capacitor, but even if all the capacitors around the chip are not here, they're all knocked off the board, the laptop will still work. So this is not going to prevent the laptop from working unless this capacitor is shorting out. And we do not have a short. We have a 2-point, actually, oh well, which is not a short, and we have ground here. The meter will beep. So the capacitor is fine. Is he pointing to a missing capacitor? If yes, it doesn't matter. But we can always replace it. So what's going on? Let's go to the main voltage input. And I do see signs of something going on here, right? Flux. Let me measure here. We do not have a short. Measure at the current sense, and we do not have a short. Usually we have a short circuit. ASUS laptops are known to have a short circuit, but this one does not. So if we plug a charging cable, what happens? I'm going to plug the cable in. I always have an ASUS charging cable on my bench because that's what I work on every single day. We're going to measure here, and we have meter in voltage mode, and we have 20.4 volts. Okay, current sense. We have 20.4 volts. Let's go back to the 1285 chip. One, 2, and 3. And we do have 3.3 volts. We have 20 volts. And as for our 5-volt line, we are reading 0.3. So if we look here, VM we have 3.3 volts. Pin number 3 we have. And pin number 13 is 5 volts. Right now we are not reading 5 volts on pin number 13. If we measure pin number 13, 5, 5, 11, 12. We already measured 20 volts here. And pin number 13, we are reading 0.3 volts and not 5 volts. What does that mean? Let me disconnect the power, and we're gonna read in resistance mode or in diode mode. Okay, so we do not have a short circuit, and I'm reading OL in diode mode. We do have 3.3 volts. We do have 20 volts on pin number 12. We do have, actually we do not have 5 volts. We have 0.3 volts on pin number 13, which should be 5 volts. And one last thing I want to test is pin number 20, enable. We should have 3.3 volts, and we do have 3.3 volts. So all the voltages checks except for 5 volts. And since this chip is what generates 5 volts, then it's most likely this chip right here. If we had an issue with 3.3 volts, then it's most likely a Super I/O chip issue. If we had a short circuit on, let's say, enable or whatever the case may be, then we have to trace it and see where the short circuit is coming from. But right now we do not have a short circuit. Most likely 90%, 95%, the problem is this chip, which is usually not the case. But in this case, since 5 volts is missing and everything else is present, I'm gonna go with my gut feelings that the problem is the 1285 chip. Let's go ahead and replace it. Now we have to be careful because we have a cap here that can pop. Right now we have a lot of glare, reflection. Let's use the NorthridgeFix anti-glare light. And look at this image. Tell me the anti-glare light is not magic. If you're in the same type of business or you are doing this as a hobby and you still have not bought the anti-glare light, just log into NorthridgeFix.com, click on shop, add the card, checkout, pay, and we almost always ship out same day. And you can buy everything from our amazing Flux to the anti-glare light, braid wig, the NF mini pen, the soldering pen, whatever you need. Add to cart, checkout, pay. And for all of you who have ordered from us before, you know how fast we ship. Amazon is still trying to figure out how we are shipping that fast. Right now we have no reflections at all, and we cannot tell if we have flux on the board or not. If we switch back, look at how much flux we have. If we switch back, we can turn the ring light on, and maybe we can just slightly leave a little bit of the ring light, so that way we see the flux and we see a good image. So we use a combination of the ring light and the anti-glare light to get the image that we are looking for. Pin number 1 is on the right. Are we gonna have 5 volts? That's the question. All right, so let's go ahead and test. We're gonna plug the charging cable in. And are we gonna have 5 volts? Meter in voltage mode. Okay, so we have 10, 11, 12. Do we have 5 volts or do we not have 5 volts? Look me straight in the eyes and tell me, do we have 5 volts or do we not have 5 volts? We got it. We got it. The laptop was working fine before it went to storage, but after storage, the ghost maybe used it a couple of times and he fried the 1285 chip. That's what probably happened. Right, and just because I'm a nice guy, I went ahead and replaced that Wi-Fi connection, the connector. And I do not know if there was a cap here. Let me look at the donor board quick. Okay, and we do not have anything. Good news, Big Boss reassembled the laptop and the laptop is working. Laptop, that's how the laptop looks like. Power. Keyboard backlight is on. And we should have an image shortly. Anytime you disconnect the battery from an ASUS laptop, it can take up to 1 minute to initially boot up, right here. And the laptop is working. So we did it. We're gonna end the video right here. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Leave it down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll do something else in the next video.